Okay, now we're really running with the shadows of Santa's cookies in the night. So I get started on the second place I was attacked this week, which was H&R Block in Park West by remember that actress Joanne Wally? Joanne. She played this supposed taxing specialist in that movie with her husband Val Kilmer, and she's very rude. She's slamming the table, very violent. She told me to get out, go somewhere else, come back tomorrow. Stalkers were coming in. They were singing. A group of guys were singing, go back to your country, go back to your country. She was laughing. She's completely ignoring me. She would not serve me. She's slamming her hand on the counter the whole time because my ex-employers, Walmart and Home Depot, and my scummy neighbors, they contacted him and told him, don't serve her. Because they're racist. I'm an Asian. I'm born and raised here, but my background is Pakistan. But I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm born here. Anyway, and there was a big obese white lady there, and her back was turned. She was there the whole time to serve as a witness, and she was pointing and laughing at me with Joanne. And anyway, the entire time I was there, most of the time I was there, the phone kept ringing nonstop, and Joanne was talking about me right in front of me, saying, yeah, she's here. Yeah, she smells like Indian spices. Ha, ha, ha. And then they also told her to answer the phone, her personal phone, and say, yeah, she's here, and look at me and snarl. And then she's saying, okay, I love you. They're saying that to try and make me mad because they're mad. Because I'm going to say it again, and this is what makes them mad. No person who treats someone like the way they treat me loves their own kids. So they have these stalkers. They tell their Walmart and Home Depot, the managers and supervisors, they tell them to say that. Oh, to try and make me mad when they're obviously the ones who are mad because they told the stalkers to say that. Yeah, you can't be a good parent or love your own kid when you're treating another woman's daughter like that. And she's, and she was told to say that because she's treating me worse than garbage, and then telling someone, oh, I love you. No, you don't. Okay, so anyway, the whole time, the phone was ringing nonstop, and she was saying she was the only one there, and she wasn't. And she was ignoring me. She wasn't answering my questions. She's saying, I can't do this. I said, can't or won't. And she was like, she wouldn't answer. And she was told to do that. And she's slamming her hand the whole, like that. All the time she did this, she goes, I showed her an invoice of one of my jobs. 4 hours for 6 months. Which Home Depot told him to do. Live Ops, Merit CX, and then Sykes. And anyway, she goes, look, I can't do this. She's slamming. Can't do this. Like that on the table. And then she did that like 10 times about different things. She goes, look, you're getting a check. I said, don't yell at me. I go, you're rude and disrespectful. And then she goes, this is not my job. When she's slamming the counter in front of all these people. When I was asking her about what do I push for the credit card. And she goes, my job is over here. My job is over here. About her side of running the credit. And she ended up telling me how to do it anyway. Because I was like, I don't have a pen, crazy. And then I go, quit hitting the table. They told him to do that because, it annoys me. Yeah, what person likes it when you keep banging and vibrating? That's the first time I ever stood up for myself and defended myself, and I will be saying that from now on. Before I was quiet. They always beat the drum like that everywhere I go. On the table, like at the bank, or even in my house, they'll bang the treadmill or bang the banister, like from Frontier the Tax, or a treadmill from Stone Fitness. The owner. Even my mom said it, but they're boggle crazy, just banging your stuff. Now I tell them, hey, quit doing that. I confront them. I'm like, did Walmart and Home Depot contact you? Anyway, they beat me in public, too. Anyway, like the Allen County Public Library, and I sued their bungholes. Anyway, what was I saying? So, yeah, she was like, I can't give you the money! And then what else is she yelling? The entire time the phone is ringing nonstop. And then she goes and she helps a third-party stalker. And I had an appointment. Appointments are first, and she knew that. And then when I first came in, she wouldn't come out. She was told to be unfriendly and hide. And she didn't tell me who she was. And I said I had an appointment with Joanne. And then she goes, I told her I want to do all 3 years from the tax stimulus, the 3 years. And she goes, you have to pay for all 3 years. Can you pay for all 3 years? I go, yeah. And then she's walked back behind the cubicle, and she didn't tell me to come or that I'm Joanne. And then she looked in the computer, and she goes, did you make an appointment online? I said, yeah. And then, before I came in, the stalkers were in the parking lot honking and zooming, driving in circles around me. And the parking lot will always be packed. That's what they do everywhere. They didn't know where I was going. They're just, because I went to a different location the other day, so then they found out. And then, this is a part I love, well, they work like dogs. They didn't know which one I was going to. Probably they're guessing this one because it's open year-round, but the first one, they had no idea. They were camped, and they still didn't know it's the second one. So they were camped out at all, 20 H&R Block locations in Fort Wayne. Yay, good. At least they're roaming like dogs. They can't track me anyway. So I go in there, and a stalker comes out, and they follow me, and they honk their horn. They quickly run out as I'm going in, and they're honking, other cars driving around. And the parking lot will be packed. No one will be in there. And then all the other parking lots and the businesses will be empty to show me that, hey, we knew, when you really didn't. Anyway, you're guessing. When you're camped out at all the other 15 locations. So, nah, you don't know. Anyway, Anyway, I go in there, and the entire time the phone's ringing nonstop. Yeah, she's there. And then she goes and she helps all these stalkers. Ding, ding. The doorbell starts ringing, and like 20 stalkers come in. And then she stops everything with me, and she leaves. And she doesn't apologize or anything. Anyway, she comes, and some other employees there the whole time with her back turned. She's there to serve as witness and then report back to Home Depot and Walmart. Oh, yeah, Joan treated her like garbage, and she did this and she did that. Anyway, this guy was talking about, oh, I downloaded the app. Oh, it smells like stinky Indian spices. Did a cow poop in here? Because they have a lot of cows, I guess, out in the streets in India. I'm not even Indian. But anyway, he's talking about Trump and how he wished, how the democracy is too strong here, something like that, and how he's a Republican. And anyway, and then she helped him for a long time, and then it was quiet. The phone stopped ringing most of the time when she was with him, which didn't happen with me. It's ringing nonstop, where she wasn't helping me at all for like a half hour. And then it gets quiet when she's helping him, and then when they're close to getting done, the phone starts ringing, and they don't answer. They don't answer. Yet when she was alone with me, supposedly, and another employee was hiding, she's supposed to let it go to voicemail. She kept answering to avoid helping me. And anyway, she didn't answer the phone at all, and neither did that second employee that was there, and they were supposed to. And all of a sudden it starts ringing when he's about to leave, and they don't answer it. And she comes back, and she keeps going, and she's really friendly, saying, hi, how are you? To try and make me cry and commit suicide. And then they're playing suicide songs, Jeremy or something, or something, one by Ozzy Osbourne about committing suicide. They're creating an unhealthy, dangerous environment here at all these places. I got like dozens of places. I have so many stories. Anyway, what else do they do? It was basically that the whole time. And then she was lying to me. I don't even know if she did my taxes correctly.